Hey everyone, Michael Kerr here with another episode of 5 Minutes with. In this case, I am going to spend 5 minutes with the brilliant Tom Short. I've known Tom for a while. There he is, looking brilliant already. I've known Tom for a long time. I consider him a friend. He is a brilliant guy. He is the founder and chief customer officer of Kudos. So Tom, in your work through Kudos, what are you seeing out there in the world right now, in the world of workplace culture?
Oh, Mike, it's a always changing environment out there. We're seeing tons of different things happening, but we still see an incredible focus on people needing to double down on culture and to support their team members, especially through this dynamic changing time where AI is making everyone rethink everything they know about business and re-rationalizing how their teams work and considering how they're going to deploy their resources, whether it's buying new technology or waiting for how AI is going to further develop. But my message to most people is don't wait, lean in, you'll be falling behind if you don't jump in right away and do focus on your people because they're freaking out right now.
they, they
It,
they are freaking out right now in a
yeah,
lot of cases, right? The
yes.
pace of change, the amount of change has never been greater, the amount of uncertainty. And so Kudos can help organizations with that,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely. Like,
Yeah.
in challenging times, communication is incredibly important, like keeping people in the know, but also reinforcing things that are important to your core values, your mission, your vision, and making sure people are aware of that and recognizing people on a regular basis, letting people know that they are valued and that their contributions are making a difference and that their jobs are going to be okay. Because really, when we look at this brave new world that we're moving in, it's not so much of, AI or technology taking your job. It's about AI and technology enhancing your job. And people have to lean into learning and becoming an expert that can analyze the information and let the simple things be done by AI the way we do it now, from helping refine writing a great newsletter to doing research to even in a product like ours understanding the dynamics and the flow and the frequency and the quality of recognition that's being sent.
Right, right. And your software, your app that you use, the Kudos, is kind of there's a comparison there, right? Because I'm all about, as a speaker on workplace culture, I'm always stressing the importance of the human touch. But I
100%.
see an app like yours, I see the Kudos software as enhancing that, right? As just an add-on that helps facilitate recognition, facilitate touch points with communication, make it easier for people, help people to turn it into traditions and rituals. Is that fair?
Actually, you're right over the target. And it's super important to keep things in the real world too. But follow it up, like recognize somebody in person, celebrate people at town halls, create rituals where you do these things at your stand-ups and different scenarios, but reinforce it and back it up with the digital focus of sending out recognition. Because when you do things in a vacuum, the only people know are the people that are involved in the conversation or in the email. But when you do things in a social system like Kudos, it becomes a teachable moment. Everybody sees it and everyone can celebrate it. And like any social media, like, comment, react to different things. And that's just giving you more insights as to what is going on in the entire organization and the health of the organization at any time, while building more resilience in your team members by showing gratitude.
Right. And we know that has a huge impact in terms of employee retention, in terms of employee engagement. I suspect. Now, do you find this with your clients? I know you've got clients all over the world, right?
Yep.
Do you find this with your clients that using a technology like this is increasing a sense of belonging from people too, a sense of
Yeah,
cohesiveness in
100%.
their
We
team?
see net promoter scores going up and to the right. We see often feedback such as, I don't feel valued, disappear. It's not on the table anymore, whether it's through surveys or exit interviews. And through that, clients end up hitting more of their performance metrics. They have higher retention, have higher attraction, and that can save and pay for a program like Kudos simply, even with a full reward slate.
Absolutely. Thank you, Tom. Such a great reminder that we have more tools than ever to leverage at our disposal to double down on recognition, double down on engagement and our culture. Thank you, Tom.
Thank you.